activate it. Oh, this is terrible. I should just save it for soul exchange, but no. We're gonna hit secrets. Oh! Yo, welcome back to another episode of Timmy Mon Duel Links. In this video, I want to share with you my Monarch deck. This is a deck that I'm having the most fun with at the moment, and I want to share it with you. But before we get started in this video, I want to give a huge shout out to my sponsors, YGOSingles.com. If you play the TCG, make sure you check them out. Use the discount code TimmyMon to get 5% off any of your purchases. So straight into this Monarch deck. If you do play the TCG, especially if you're an old school player, you're gonna know these Monarch cards pretty well. You're gonna reminisce every time you summon a Thestalos. And actually, Monarchs was a deck that I used to get my first regional win. Actually, I used Monarchs with Destiny Heroes, Destiny Draw, and Malicious and stuff like that. But we're not talking about TCG here. We're talking about my Monarch deck in Duel Links. So in this list, we're playing 3 Thestalos, 1 Amarg, 2 Mecha Phantom Beast Hemstrats, 3 Zarborgs, 2 Mithras, 3 Cyclones, 3 Soul Exchanges, 2 Econs, and Treacherous Trapple. A bit about the Monarch deck. Each of these Monarchs have a on-summon effect, a tribute summon effect, that generate a card advantage. So what Thestalos does is it discards 1 card at random when he's tribute summoned. Amarg banishes a spell from your graveyard and adds 1 from your deck to your hand. And Zarborg destroys a monster on the field, and all of these are generating you card advantage. So it's a very easy way to play Monarchs, play Yu-Gi-Oh! You're trying to generate more cards and eventually trade off the rest of your cards 1 for 1, and you'll be left with more cards, if that makes sense. Yeah, so the majority of this deck is either the Monarchs or setting up for the Monarchs. So these give you tokens, 2 Mecha Phantom Beast tokens that you can tribute with your Thestalos. Mithra can help you summon your Thestalos or your Zarborgs without using your normal summon, or it also allows you to use Thestalos on your first turn. And Cyclone's in here because of the skill Cyberstyle. Cyberstyle is Zane's skill that lets you summon a Proto Cyber Dragon per every 1,000 life below 4,000. So these Cyclones can get you up to 3 Proto Cyber Dragons to use as tributes. Soul Exchange, you're trading off Soul Exchange for their monster, and the monster that you summon off of Soul Exchange will generate you another card. So Soul Exchange with Amarg searches you another Soul Exchange straight away. With Thestalos, it takes out a card from their hand, a monster on their field. Yeah, Econ, it works well with Soul Exchange, but it's also works well with your Cyberstyle skill to OTK. And yeah, basically this deck's overall quite a strong deck. I'll put it somewhere in the tier 2 range. Let's get into 5 replays right now, and then we'll do a live game. Okay, our first replay, we're doing 5 Legend replay games. Unfortunately, Legend isn't so competitive at the moment, but we've got you 5 replays nevertheless. So our first game's up against Mako Tsunami, and could he be playing the new SSA for hire deck? Maybe? Maybe not. So yeah, our opponent actually does use, he uses Moray of Greed, so he's playing what I thought was SSA. He reveals Ice Edge. I'm wondering what the heck. He's using Ice Edge's effect, so I have to activate Cyclone. He does reveal SSA. At this point I'm so confused, and he's actually playing Mass Change, which yeah, okay. Here I make a misplay because I didn't read the card. It says it cannot be destroyed by other card effects, and Zarborg destroys. So actually what I was going for was going for the OTK. I could clear this, flip this up. This is 2k, this is another 2k, 600. But actually he doesn't die, so, but fortunately his Yumi boosts up my Zarborg and he surrenders. Okay, replay number 2 up against Tiergardner. Monarchs is quite a reactive deck because all your stuff is you're waiting for them to set up so you can break their boards, or you're waiting for them to have a monster so you can soul exchange and then get rid of a card in their hand. So it's a very reactive deck. So like this first turn we do nothing. We're hoping the econ is enough to save us from dying. So this 1500, it's not lethal, so we let it go through. And what I like about Monarchs is it doesn't get hurt by cards like Floodgate Trap-Hole. Floodgate Trap-Hole is really good against once per turn effects, or effects that you have to activate. Whereas these on summon effects don't do anything, aren't really affected by the Floodgate Trap-Holes. So we still got rid of one card from their hand. They Floodgate Trap-Hold the monster. So this monster got us here two for one. So our Thessalos did its job. We don't care if it dies now. We're just waiting to draw some more stuff. So we draw Zarborg, but we've got nothing to. Oops, nope. We've got nothing to destroy. It's very reactive, as you can see. Our opponent goes for a princess, summons the baby tiger. Could this be a push by our opponent? Second onslaught. So yeah, you might have noticed I didn't use Cyclone on the onslaught. This is because I want to save it for a real trap. So here we soul exchange is so good. It deals with it breaks boards so easily. We got rid of one monster, we got rid of the second monster with effect, and the Floodgate Trap-Hole, another 2 for 1 from our Zarborg, and a 1 for 1 from our soul exchange. Zarborg did its job. Now and now we do the double Cyclone. It lets us get low enough to get 3 Proto Cyber Dragons out. We've got 2 econs set. We're going to take all his monsters, tribute for Thessalos, maybe hit a Spear Karibo. It doesn't matter. We hit a Wallaby, but it's still game anyway. Up against Seto Kaiba. Could it be a for hire deck? We're going second. Second's what we'd like to see. Second means we get to react instead of do anything. So here we're gonna Cyclone to see what deck he's playing. He's playing Red Eyes. So because he's playing Red Eyes, we don't have to go for. We could use our skill to go for a Thessalos, which is probably what I would do if he was on for hires, just to break up his potential combos. Maybe get rid of one of his starters or get rid of his boss monster. But because he's playing Red Eyes, we know that Red Eyes can't really OTK. It's a bit grindy. So we're happy just to go with a Hamstrap. And our strategy is to get rid of their cards and just trade off 1 for 1. But for him to summon that King Dragoon, he used 3 cards, so he minused himself and we won. Pretty single-handedly. Replay 4 up against Jaden Yuki. Going second. That's what we like to see. Our opponent's playing Grit? What the heck? He's playing the OTK Swordsman deck. You know, I know this deck pretty well. I risked a lot of it in one of the KC Cups. So we're just trying to get rid of all his resources. So we use the 2 Cyclones, get rid of both his back rows. And we're putting him on a 2-turn clock. So now he has to draw a way for his monster to get over this. So he really needs an equip card or Silent Sword Slash, and he does get it. His last one, his 1 outer. But we know that he's top decking, and there's not really a good way for him to get multiple monsters on the field. So we just set the Hamstrat because it's for sure gonna leave a token, and the token's gonna be enough to get rid of the 3k while we attack over the other one. This is our 5th and final replay. After this, I'm gonna get into a live game. Hopefully I can show you some cool games. Our opponent's playing my favorite character, but you know, nothing good comes from Chaz. Yeah, he's playing Land of the Jamas, so he's playing our Jamas. We go first, but we have treacherous and econ, so we're not likely gonna die. He uses Ojin Match in the standby phase, allowing him to summon Armed Dragon, and his Armed Dragon allows him to upgrade in his standby phase for level 5. Because he hit me with over 2000, I get to summon 2 Proto Cyber Dragons. We econ take his monster, tribute summon another monster, and attack for game. Okay, now it's time for a live game. What? Zane Truesdale? Maybe it's a mirror match? I haven't seen too many Monarchs, honestly. I think not a lot of people are playing it. He draw passes. We draw 3 Zarborg. Unfortunately, we're a reactive deck, so if he is playing the mirror match... What? He's playing a reactive deck too. So we could flip this up, do 1000. Nah, not worth. Oh. Oh. Oh! Actually, no. What am I doing? I should have... I can Cyclone. If I Cyclone, hit this... because then I can do 2 for... 1100 and another 1100. So he can't treacherous this. He can't die by card effects because I got tokens. These tokens look so sick. Okay, so I could tribute, destroy... Oh no, tribute... Oh no. Wait, what? Okay, so I can... Tribute, destroy... I think I have to treacherous this and a token, so I can tribute this to destroy. Okay, so that's pretty counterintuitive. Oh shit. What the hell is that? Dude, what the heck? What the heck, man? Okay, so how much is this? 2, 3, 5. That's okay. What the heck? Trying to punk me with a Pintin? I didn't talk about it in my other live game, but actually Pintin's kind of cool because it keeps you a monster to not die, and it gives you something to tribute. So Pintin is sort of like my Mecha Phantom Beast, but it thins your deck. In last game, we really wanted to OTK because if we didn't OTK, we would just set up his Cyber Style skill. So if there's a way that you can play to... Oh my gosh. If he kills me one turn, I'm so done. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Activate effect. Tribute. Man, the rival rivals is kind of cool too. Yep. Damn. Okay, so what we're trying to do was to go for game by yeah, summon this, activate the skill, get 2 more. One of the tokens attack this, Zarborg's effect kills us, and we have 4A directly. But what the hell? He's playing Ganesha Elephantis. I'm not sure if we use this. Yeah, might as well. I think we still have to go for the tribute, just because I don't want to trade my my Thessalos for his Thessalos. I'd rather keep yeah, I'd rather keep my monsters on the field. I could think about setting Solid String, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, so if you didn't have the elephant, it would have been game. It's game anyway. So there you have it, guys. This is my Monarch deck, and this is how I like to play it. I've been playing Thessalos since forever, and even in Duel Links, I've been trying to use this, make it work. You can ask my team. They all can testify how I've been playing stupid Monarch decks, but this one's actually pretty good. Yeah, I rate this deck about a tier 2. I do think it has potential to go further. Obviously, this deck can definitely be improved a lot more. And with the next set coming out in a week or very soon, we have the introduction of Swap Frog. And what Swap Frog does is it actually can tutor out Treeborn Frog. And Treeborn, not only does Swap Frog can special summon itself to let us tribute with Thessalos or Zarborg, much like Mithra does on turn 1, but it also can send Treeborn Frog from the deck to the graveyard, thinning your deck while setting up the Treeborn Frog. As you can see, we don't have room for a lot of traps, so it doesn't conflict with the Treeborn Frog, and 7 of our 20 cards are tributes. So ideally, you would see at least one tribute per 3 cards, right? Yeah. So with a new Swap Frog and Treeborn Frog combo, you would probably take out these Hamstrats and the Mithras, I think. So I'm looking forward to playing with the new set, and I hope you guys really enjoy this deck as much as I did. Anyway, that's it for me for today, and we'll catch you again later. Peace out, guys. See ya.